What's up everyone, this is Rayuka here, and today I'm continuing my journey through Skyforge Season 2 story. That is, so anyways, enjoy.
This item's magic has expired, dissipated over time. But don't worry, there are others nearby. You just need to find them.
Evasive maneuver failed. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Extreme caution recommended. Dangerous enemy neutralized. Victory details added to personal file.
Can you feel the ripples of ether currents? Light air vibrations? Someday you will understand. But for now, take my word. It's what we have been looking for.
Right then. I need some time to mull this over. If this is indeed the correct date, and this is the place, I'm not familiar with this symbol right here, but I can guess its meaning. Of course. Now please do not say a word, or I'll lose my train of thought. I understand everything now. I have news, so listen carefully. Some of it's good, and some bad as usual. The good news is that my work on the encyclopedia will be able to proceed forward quite nicely. And the bad news is that, alas, there is no mention of the map you are seeking. There is no need to despair, my friend. The data shows just a few places where the information could be located. There are also notations that will help you find the right temples. Of course, some of them have perished in the flames of battles of the past. But with the assistance of your loyal followers, you can probably find the remaining surviving temples. Luck is on your side, I am sure of it, and I have no doubt in my mind that it will help you find the way.
Quest data added to archives.
Your order is getting bored of sitting idly. The data you need should be in the archives of the Divine Observatory. I'll request access on your behalf, if you don't mind, of course. There is no direct mention of the storage, but there are a few oblique references to the temple on Alikur Island. Alikur is crawling with the Phytonides. They might have scared off the researchers.
Mission successfully completed.
This item's magic has expired, dissipated over time. But don't worry, there are others nearby. You just need to find them.
Extreme caution recommended.
Probability of suffering physical damage has increased by 14.7%.
Mission mode. Initializing attack protocols.
Meskid, a rare species of extremely dangerous carnivorous mushrooms, have a unique scent. Try to enjoy it before you die a painful and inevitable death.
Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Oh, forgive an old man. Have patience for the follies of old age. Because of just a very teeny tiny translation error, I'm afraid you'll have to take the road again. I know you haven't found the map itself yet, but you have information about the location of the central data store. You will find everything you need there. I am fairly positive about this. Yes, fairly positive.
Quest complete. Compiling status report. Quest data added to archives.
I believe that is all we need. I must take a closer look. I'll see you in the archives. Ah, look at this masterpiece of ancient craftsmanship. Magical patterns and mysterious glyphs. You will notice that they are all non-uniform. Each unique. You have managed to obtain a relic unlike any other. Look closely and you will see for yourself. It will not be that easy to decipher the writings. If our conversation took place just a couple of years ago, I would have been completely at a loss. However, just recently, my adepts discovered the blueprints for a rather peculiar device which Flavius has kindly recreated for me. And voila! Now I can say the data in these portable glyphs is no longer a mystery for us. I already sent my archaeological group out to the dig site, and they took the device with them. They need to use it for their work, but I'm sure they will be happy to let you borrow it for a while.
Mission successfully completed. level, maximum. Enemy neutralized. Mission successfully completed.
What a tragedy. Well, you can look for the device among their belongings.
Quest data added to archives.
Tragedy. I will need some time to figure out the cause and consequences. I beg you, have your adepts decipher the contents of the glyph. With this device, they will have no trouble at all.
Generating a 3-dimensional.
New orders? We'll need an expert for this one. I'll try asking some of Asterius's adepts. I think they'll be interested. It turns out the glyph is the map of underground passages. We restored it using digital technology, but the map is a bit out of date, you see. I've sent you the file. Let me know if you need anything.
Quest data added to archives.
Now you have everything you need to continue your journey. But be careful. These catacombs were dangerous even before the Mad Tide settled in there.
Reapers of Death killed my family. My father...
Assessing the situation. Information background higher than average.
New technologies for the defenders of Aelion. Go on, take them. It's part of my friendly assistance program.
Quest data added to archives.
So many conflicting emotions, all battling it out within me right now. Despite the fact that it's an obvious obstacle, this door, or to be a bit more precise, the magic permeating it, is a truly wonderful masterpiece. I cannot help but admire such a magnificent thing. Not many mages of today are capable of such intricate sorcery. It's as though I'm looking at the work of old masters, or even, dare I say, at my own creation. It's fairly obvious that the spell was cast by Nerion, but there exists another interesting question you should ask. Who was it that taught him these charms? You have my solemn word that none of my mages would have lifted a finger to help that traitor. But then again, they are the only ones capable of doing something like this. There's one more great mystery in this world. I will attempt to unravel it for you. With your permission, of course. I must warn you, though, it's going to take a bit of time.
Hello, do you have a minute? Find me in the park. I need to tell you something.
A minute of your attention. Today we gathered to wish our friend...
I'm glad to see you. You know that thing you have above your head looks really cool. I wish I had one like it.
What's that? A god? Look, that really is a god.
Hey, shush! I'm sorry about that. These are my friends, Lean and Halkias. This is Iola. And Tiberius popped in to congratulate me too. Maybe for you it's not that much of an achievement, but for me, well, I have a statue in the Hall of Greatness now.
The finest of the statues. Every day, 8 ancient midgets polish it till it shines brighter than Iana's breastplate. Of course, Iana is mad. But what can she do to an Aelion hero?
Don't listen to them. They're idiots. Anyway, I have decided to celebrate. We're going to the Diaphragm Archipelago. You coming? Thanks. I didn't really think you'd come since you're a big shot. But if you change your mind, know that we'll be happy to see you. So feel free to stop by any time. Okay, I want you to tackle this in a quick manner. And make sure to let me know how it goes, all right?
Mission successfully completed.
Good news. A few more volunteers have joined us. Do you have any simple tasks for them? A great idea. Working together will make us all more effective. Main works are complete. All that's left is the interior. It's a bit too simplistic for my taste, but I don't know much about architecture. It's a matter of taste, and I'm rather conservative in that respect. I like your cathedral more.
Good news. I've managed to lift the veil of mystery. Find me, and we can continue our endeavor.
Switching to worry mode. Threat level, maximum.
I can't find it!
Sending victory data to Divine
free.
Observatory.
Me.
Life cycle counter updated.
I've contacted Matarkus. We're almost there. This
Especially dangerous enemy detected. Evasive maneuver failed. Dangerous enemy neutralized.
Delay our dear guest. He'll be here soon. Keep him busy. Keep him busy until my return. And do not dare fail me.
We came here to talk.
Without onlookers.
My old friend. What a surprise. I must admit that I was expecting guests at the front entrance. Surprise! I have been waiting for this. What a glorious sight! Can you feel your will draining away?
Mission success.
How are you feeling? No, that won't do it all. You can give me the message. I'll talk to Nerion myself. It does not seem proper for honorable gods to break into my humble home and kill my servants, whatever for. What have I done to you?
I will allow you to correct your mistakes. The choice is simple. Come back to serving Aelion immediately, or you can remain a fugitive and in exile.
Why could you not have just come out and say so? I mean, if Iana herself stood before me and asked for my help, how could I refuse? Of course, I agree. It is them, those I've always despised. Don't believe me? What do you possibly know about me? I, a god of Aelion, had to resort to hiding in these foul catacombs. I've had enough of these creatures. I'll return to Aelion's people. for they are my people.
I've heard rumors. Tell me what really happened. You have exceeded our expectations, but there's more. We could use Narion's help these days. I understand. I feel the same. Narion has to earn our trust. Only selfless acts will allow Narion to atone for his betrayal. Believe me, Narion understands this as well. He will make an effort. But of course, I'll be keeping an eye on him. I'm sending my people to him right now. Whatever he was plotting, you have managed to ruin his plans. Thank you for your service. Now I must decide where Narion's talents and skills will be most effective, and decide which defensive breach should be closed first. Go. You have much to do. Remember, 6 heralds must be defeated. This is only the beginning of your path to true power.
Mission successfully completed.
There's something that is nagging at me. And from the looks of it, you seem worried as well. Believe me when I say I wish I knew the answer to that. But unfortunately, I do not. It's the very first time I've seen this kind of creature. Its appearance seems hard to believe, but I've seen enough mantides in my life, so I'm able to recognize one of them easily. The behavior of this creature was like that of your typical winger parasite. However, it's common knowledge that the mantides don't have the ability to enslave gods. I wonder which one of us made the mistake. And how much is it going to cost us? I am going to need to think over all the events that have just transpired. And I do my best thinking when I'm on the road. I will reach out and contact you when necessary.
Please get here. Something terrible has happened. I can't handle this alone.
Number of tracked objects exceeds acceptable limits. Sensors overheating. Reboot. Activating afterburning mode.
I don't understand.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I need some time to analyze the situation.
Mission
Not enough
successfully
data for complete
completed.
analysis. In other words, I do not know what happened here. One thing is certain. At the time of the incident, there were 3 people in the camp. The footprints of one of them led out of the camp. I have calculated an approximate trajectory. Unconfirmed points must be checked. I marked one of them with a special beacon. I suspect that a Garganoid patrol spotted our runner. He had to change course. Calculating new trajectory. Done. Hiding in a Varak's nest? Not a good idea. Varaxes are extremely aggressive. Note the way my scanning annoys them. the tracks disappear, I'll need time to determine a possible direction and calculate a new trajectory. These kelps trampled all over the place.
I found something on the Aelonet. Sky has a blog. It writes about people going missing on Aelion. The author is convinced that there are links between the missing all over Aelion. Some of the stories sound word for word like ours. I'll keep looking.
I've been contacted by the curators of the local research group. They say you can find obelisks here that grant some powers to immortals.
This is not a correct location. You've made a mistake. You should be ashamed. I'm joking. It's actually my mistake, but I can't feel shame.
Warning. Critical speed. Nearing coding melting point.
Tablet detected. Downloading data. Its owner must have been trying to distract himself from the situation. Not for long. Something forced him to abandon the curtains of haste.
Safety level in the area, 99.9%.
Runner is not here. The only thing left here are the local attractions and splendid masterworks of ancient idols, stone idols. If these heads could speak, they would save us a lot of time. Too bad they weren't created by Flavius, unlike me.
Quest data added to archives. Reminder. Regular warranty maintenance required.
I remember you. You're Marcus's friend. Is he here as well? I thought I'd die. I was running the whole time. Then I found this bungalow and hid there like a bird in its burrow. Thank you so much for finding me. I'd fall to my knees, but I'm afraid I won't be able to stand back up. I'm sorry. My head is swimming. We were asleep and then... I don't know what happened. There was a deafening roar. I remember a bright light as though several powerful floodlights were directed at our camp. I jumped out of the tent, but couldn't see anything. Everything was so bright. When I was finally able to make out something, I noticed that something large was closing in on me, its silhouette angular and grotesque. It was so scary in its approach. I couldn't resist it. I ran away, jumped into the water, swam along the shore. I heard Iola and Helchis' screaming, but I was so terrified. I don't know, I just felt like a bug under a microscope. When I tried to contact Iola and Helchis, their communicators were not responding. No, don't say anything. I can tell it's very bad, and would rather hear it all from Marcus.
You did it! You found Lean, and he's alive. Thank Eli. Stay with him. I'll be there soon. Thank you. I'll take over and get him home. I'm going to have to speak to the other parents as well. I skipped through the rest. The blog's author is a nut. You know how they say some people have a screw loose up there? Well, I'd say this guy's got more than one of them missing. The whole blog is a conspiracy theory about Aelion's shadow government. I don't trust this nutter. You can go to the Divine Observatory and talk to Harita. If there's anywhere we should be able to find the truth, it's there. Ask if anything similar has ever happened. Perhaps then we will know what to do next.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
I have been watching your progress. Is there any way that I can help you? Your question has me at a loss. Unfortunately, people go missing daily all over Aelion. Sometimes, the flames of invasion will consume entire villages. Only the pleas for help. They are stored here in the Divine Observatory. You may speak to the clerks about them. But why the new interest all of a sudden? Poor boy. Please look after him, and don't let him get into trouble. Marcus can be a little thoughtless. Just a little focus, and he'd have become a junior god long ago. But Eli knows what's going on in that boy's head. He is still terrified of Iana. Such childishness.
Quest complete. Compiling status report.
Thank you for the explanation. That's all I need to know.
Very well. I won't distract you from important matters any longer, Marcellus.
How can I help you? I guess you're interested in some particular cases? I'll have to analyze a huge amount of data. This may take days. You're not even sure what you're looking for. How are you going to explain it to the system? People that went missing from day X to day Z is too vague. We'll get thousands of files which will need to be checked, analyzed, cross-referenced. But if you send your adepts to me, that'll make my job so much easier. Splendid. I'll be waiting. I'll let you know as soon as I get the results.
Quest data added to archives.
Any orders for us? We'll look through the documents of the last reporting period. Are you looking for something specific? We'll do what we can. Sorry it took so long. I had no idea. The most suspicious are cases where small groups of people went missing. Before you ask, it's because the people vanished completely. No destroyed tents, no bloodstains. I'd say regularly. For example, 2 groups of tourists disappeared lately, one in the Siblian Heights and the other in Kairos Caves.
Mission successfully completed.
This is Marsalius. I promise to contact you as soon as I have the results. Your specialists picked out a few files that you need to take a look at.
So that's the end of today's playthrough. Anyways, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Also drop a like if you like what you've seen here, of course. And as always, this is Rayuka here saying thanks for watching, and until next time everyone, sayonara.